And welcome to the Sullivan Tire Postgame Show. Teddy Steinberg, Griffin Melanson, now joined by head coach Rob Morgan. And coach, you guys had a real tough second period. It's really been an issue all season long, but the third period you guys came out swinging, got a couple goals from Bree. What was really the message in the locker room between those two periods?
We talked about just, sticking with our game plan. I think in that second period, we got away from our structure and, our awareness, our defensive awareness, and allowed them to get some momentum, get in behind us, and had some quality looks against I, who, again, hung in there, gave us a chance. But we talked about wanting to just, come out and have a strong third period and focus on trying to win it. And again, it's right now for us, it's not about the outcome. Yes, we want to win games, but it's about getting better each day and trying to secure a playoff spot. So we have 3 games left to get a few more points and see if we get in the playoffs, but we keep getting better. I mean, I think we lost 10-0, maybe. I can't remember what the score was this team last time, and 4-2. And if we could have taken maybe 10 minutes of that second period away, who knows, maybe it's a different outcome.
Yep.
Absolutely. So 4-2 obviously, but 3 out of their 4 goals were scored on those loose puck rebound type of deal. They're just sitting there. So moving forward, what's the message, or how are you guys going to look to improve to make sure that you pick up those loose pucks and don't give away those second opportunities?
Yeah, well, again, it's, you got to defend with a great sense of pride. Like, if you compare we had a couple scrums, not many in the third period, but there were a couple scrums in front of our net. And the difference was they're competing and getting on sticks and more focused on ensuring there's no second, third chances on net. Whereas in the second period, they were, puck watching and looked like they're, having a conversation with them. And instead of getting in their face and getting under the stick and making sure that there's no second, third chances. Our goalies, we've got 4 capable goalies. They'll make the first save all the time. And as long as we do our job defensively, then we'll be in good shape. But, that's a consistency thing that we've been struggling with throughout the year, and we have 3 games to get right before the playoffs.
So, Coach, you see the Spartans again tomorrow at 2 p.m., along with in front of the net and being stronger on your stick. What are a few other takeaways from this game that you can bring into the match tomorrow?
Well, I really thought that, for the most part, we'd make good reads on our zone exits. We got out of our zone pretty good for most of the game, so we want to continue to do that well. We talked about making sure we put pucks below the hands, preferably on the ice on these goalies. Like, I showed them all their goals from throughout the year, the goals against, and every one of the goals were on the ice. There's rebounds, juicy rebounds, and what did we do? Bree got one that was along the ice, and the other one was a good play that resulted back in the net. So, and then we'll spend some time, on the board and just go over our power play. We got one today, but that was that was more off the rush than we should have been able to cash in at least one on the 5-1-3, and we didn't get it done. And we gotta talk about that. I don't know if you guys noticed the difference here. Like, they had 2 first-year players in their 12 forwards. They're heavy up front with seniors and juniors, and that's the thing that I said to our young team. I said, listen, if we can put together 60 minutes of Al's hockey, then we have a chance to win the game.
No.
And if we don't put together 60, then we're hoping. And we want to get away from hope. We want to go out there and earn a victory, and that requires 60 minutes of Al's hockey.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thank you very much. Just want to wish you good luck moving forward. It was a good game. Glad to see you girls battle out there. And just, thank you for doing this interview with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach.
Keene State Athletics on the Owls Media Network are brought to you by Chartwells, Eli Thayer at Edward Jones, located at 108 Main Street in Keene, the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH. By Hamblett Electric. By New Car Nissan of Keene. Everyone loves a new car. By Bella Vance Beverages. Sullivan Tire. We are always here to get you there. C&W Services. Fenton Family Dealerships. The GFA Credit Union. Engelberth Construction. The Luxury Box Photo Booth, The Melanson Company, WW Building Supply, The Keene Swamp Bats, Brickhouse Pizza and Wings, Fieldstone Land Consultants, Quality Care and Collision, The Fieldhouse at Homestead Mills, Cliffy's Pub, Northeast Delta Dental, and Sid's Carpet and Snooze Room.
This is Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire Company. We're thrilled to be sponsoring the Keene State College Athletic Program, supporting the Owls. No matter what the sport is, in Division III, they are legendary. What a great academic institution, liberal arts school, in a beautiful part of New England. So let's go, you Owls. And remember, at Sullivan Tire, we're always here to get you there. Thank you.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is gonna fall.
There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
Keene State Women's Hockey on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by WW Building Supply. We are local people ready to help others do amazing things. We offer expert advice, decades of experience, free delivery, great products, and a local connection. Keene State Women's Hockey fell 4-2 to Castleton. We look at the other scores across the LEC. UMass Boston tied at 1 in the first period with number 3 Norwich. Top 2 teams in the LEC battling it out, and then Plymouth State up 3-1 at home over Southern Maine in the first period. We'll try and keep an eye on that one. In an hour and 6 minutes, we'll have puck drop for Keene State men's hockey. They'll also take on Vermont State Castleton. You'll hear me and Ryan Goodwin on the call. But for right now, my name is Teddy Steinberg. We'll see you soon. Ian Tosca tried to center one. It's put just wide by Finke. Now Bazin puts one on, it's blocked. The final seconds tick away, and that will do it. Castleton comes into Keene Ice and knocks off the Owls 4-2.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.